What is up, you guys? What is up, YouTube? In case you guys don't know, I'm Terry. I've actually been running an AI company for the past 2 years. And in this video, I'm going to be going over something that is super cool that we've been using for the past 2 years in business. Literally, this has helped us pre-sell clients before jumping on calls with us, which is why our sales calls are so easy. Our AI pretty much sells itself before the actual call by doing a demo role play, and people are literally like mind blown before they jump on calls with us. It's a great client experience, and it's a great experience for us. In case you guys are wondering, Terry, why you're holding your phone, I just do not feel like setting up everything because majority of this video is going to be all on the actual computer. But you know, you guys know how I like to do. I like to show some face first and jump on the computer. But I'm going to show you guys some systems behind that, what we do, and kind of like how we even get our leads in the first place, and what do we do to actually attract leads. And we're going to go from there. So per usual, I'm going to take you guys over to computer right now. All right, so right here, we're going to go over the main 4 elements. Well, like I say, 4 elements that we do is in order to just have a performing business, right? So when it comes down to our AI business, there's 4 different areas. You got your lead gen, your lead magnet, your onboarding, which, obviously in between this is your sales call, and then the way you actually do client fulfillment. So I'll be going over all of this stuff on this actual video. Client fulfillment, if you guys want more detail on that, I do have my previous video where I go more into detail about how we actually do client fulfillment and what we actually build out. But in this video, you'll pretty much get like a general overview of that, so you guys could get a better take of how that actually works. But we're going to start off right here where where you see lead generation, right? You have to have a traffic source. And at the end of the day, meta ads are just my favorite. There's different ways like YouTube, Facebook personal branding, and Instagram personal branding, but these are organic. You have to actually, be consistent at posting and all that good stuff. I'm not a fan of doing this, especially if you're a beginner business and you have $0 and you just cannot for the life of you get like some money to run some ads. And I completely understand starting off with this, but do I suggest it? No, I personally do not suggest it. I really, really think that if you have at least $30, $50 a day that you can put into ads, really, really, really run some ads, because one person can literally pay for your ad spend for that month. You're paying $50 a day. Your monthly ad spend will be $1,500 that month. The average price for AI is running between $5,000 to $15,000 just for the upfront fees to get things built out. So one person can typically pay for all of your marketing. So run ads. I'm a big fan of it, but if you like our partner here, which is Esteban loves doing personal content. He's actually someone that's really into that, and he's a big fan of it. But in my personal opinion, I think that everybody should start off at meta ads. You should all try to put some money into ads. If you're like, well, I don't have any money, get a job. Sorry, life. get a freaking job, man. I mean, like, I don't know how to tell you guys. There's no such thing as free business. When we first started, I had a normal job. I used to work my regular 9 to 5 to pay for our ads. So me and my business partner, Mike, we literally used to like work our regular job so we can pay for ads. So definitely suggest that. But these are our traffic sources, which we say you work the best, which, in our opinion, my favorite is always going to be meta ads, but these obviously work too as well. For personal branding, you want to have like some type of video. So this is like, a video of Esteban, and you got to say something like come with the word course, come with the word AI, come with the word 10K, whatever it is. And you have to have some social media automations in the background. So when they do comment a certain phrase, and they comment that phrase, and the AI can reach back out to that person and then get them set up for your services, or not set up for the services, but get them to pretty much go to a landing page or anything like that and go from there. Now, leads coming from via Facebook ads, YouTube, Instagram, get sent directly to a landing page, right? You want to always send people to a landing page where maybe you have a VSL, or you have your product offering, more about what you guys do. So as you guys know, most of the time when it comes down to lead management, right? Most people just have like a VSL. They say, put your name, phone number, email in here. And then the next page is usually the page where you're supposed to, book a call with them or whatever, so they can show you a demo. So we did a cool twist with this, and this has been generating us a lot of money. And this has helped us a lot as we've been in business, which is doing a self-selling demo. So the AI literally sells itself. by doing a role play and acts as if it works for their company, and then it books them as a call with someone on our team. So I'm going to jump into this right here. So first, as you guys see, the lead management pipeline side of this is first we do send people to our funnel. So the landing page, VSL, offer, whatever you guys want to call it. Then we have the call to action, which is, hey, experience our AI in action. And then the opt-in form where they put their name, phone number, email, and their website. The reason why we have the AI scrape their website is because the AI will literally send a text message to their phone, and it actually sends a screenshot of their website. And then it literally will ask them, hey, do you guys want to do the demo through, you want me to call you to do the role play, or would you rather me do it through text so you can experience through text? And like, based upon the answer is what the AI would do, right? After that, thank you page, and then that's how that works. And then you can have a roadmap call, and this is like literally your high ticket system, right? So when the leads come into the funnel, watch the VSL, and then push to the AI in action, the AI will schedule them onto the calendar. This is how our system works. There is no way for people to book a direct call with us. And this is just to make sure that we're not wasting time. When we see people go through the demo, we can tell if they're tire kickers or if they're time wasters before they even book a call with us now. Because we're like, okay, cool. Like this person, he jumped in. As soon as he jumped into the conversation, it was like, what's the price? What's the price? What's the price? He didn't even like do the demo. So we know that those are tire kickers, because I've never had anyone in my 2 years of doing this, and then even like I've been doing sales for a while too. No one has never signed up just by coming and asking for prices. Like they're very price motivated. They don't know what they want, which I'll jump into a whole nother conversation about this, which I'll give you guys my best sales practices in a whole different video. Let me know if you guys want that in the comment section down below. I will do a whole entire like video about this best sales practices for this. But he doesn't want to waste time. So this is pretty much how our landing page will look, right? So it looks like this. It just says automate your lead follow-ups and appointment scheduling with conversational AI, right? Turn every lead into a client with our 24/7 voice and chat AI assistants. Experience the AI in action, right? They click here. Once they click there, it'll pop this up, and they'll just put their name, last name, phone number, email, and website, and then they just click submit, right? When they do that, it literally takes them to a thank you page, and then that's when the AI will text them, letting them know that it's about to start the demo up, correct? Now, the self-selling system, pretty simple, right? What the AI will do, this is a self-selling demo, it will send it will do a website summary scrape, so it'll actually get the data from their actual page and scrape their website, send them a picture of their screenshot of their website, and then ask them if they want to proceed through call or text with this. After that, the self-selling AI will, demonstrate its capability and how it works, and it'll literally do like a role play as if it works for their company. And then after that, it'll do the auto call initiation, it'll qualify them and schedule the appointment, right? Now we have other flows too. So like in case, let's say for example, the lead's busy, then the AI will self-schedule itself to remind them to actually do the demo later on or anything like that if they can't do it right then and there. And then if they still just don't respond, then, we have some daily follow-up, weekly follow-up, and then pretty much infinite follow that does something once a month. So it does it daily, once a day for 7 days, once a week for 10 weeks, and then once a month forever. Does do AI call and text. And then if they answer, let's say, for example, if they do answer, then the AI will proceed to try to do the demo again with them. So say, hey, are you ready for the demo? Hey, let's do a quick demo, right? Does a quick qualification through the demo, and then qualification afterwards after the demo, just to, hey, like, how's your, what do you do for your business and all that good stuff, or not what do you do, but, just ask them more questions about their business, and then the AI schedules the call. So there are systems. Remember, guys, you need systems. Like I don't know how to even like, I can't fathom this enough when I talk about this, but you need systems. Like when we first started, we used to literally do everything from scratch. We had no real systems. And this was the main reason why we struggled for a while, and we had to go through so many ups and downs. You need systems behind everything. With no systems, there's nothing that's going to happen. So when we built systems, we noticed that our business started doing a lot better. So once they're scheduled, they get a confirmation email, they get a confirmation SMS, a voice reminder where the AI will call them just to confirm their call. Chat assistant will be ready, pre-sells them again, and then nurtures them until the actual call, right? This gives us a higher show rate because, one, they have a confirmation text, which they have to actually confirm that they're going to be there. So we have them confirm that they're going to be on the call, and it's not through like a Google confirm thing. They actually have to put their information in through a landing page. So they have to go through another step. These people always show up. They experience the AI, they're excited, they're pre-sold, and they have more trust. And this results into a higher close rate. Guys, it's not that hard. If you're not a good salesperson, but they've already experienced AI, the main thing that you have to sell them on, which is the AI, they jump on the call just trying to understand more about what you can possibly do for them at this point. So if they get a better understanding of what you can possibly do for them now, you're just selling yourself. If you're a cool person, then they're going to buy from you. If they hate you, they're not buying from you. But, not saying everyone closes, but at the end of the day, this makes your close rate a lot higher. Our close rate is higher than the average close rate because people go through some steps before they actually jump on calls with us. This is once again to make sure that we are not wasting time. So once again, as you see here, the leads experience a self-selling demo call. AI does a role play pretending it works for them, qualifies them, and schedules them in your calendar. That's literally how we do things. Now, leads that schedule an appointment with their team are more excited and pre-sold since they witnessed the AI firsthand. Calls end up being more of a relationship building conversation and not wasting time having to them do the demo on the actual call itself. This is the reason why people cannot just directly book any calls with us. We want people to demo the AI. We want them to do it. If they have a problem with doing that, then they can just go find a different company. We don't mind if they don't want to demo and they just want to talk to a company to get a price, which that's usually the common case and the common denominator. If someone does not want to do the demo, then they can go find the other company. You do not want to waste time with people like that. You want to have people who are interested, willing to demo, and they have way more they just have way more experience with the AI now. So there's an onboarding process too. Now, usually this is where a lot of people get lost. And for example, leads that schedule an appointment with your team are more excited and pre-sold since they witnessed the AI firsthand, causing to be more relationship building, and then they the same thing here, but they pretty much have more time. They don't waste time, and you having to do a demo call. So once again, I have that multiple times here. I have to probably delete those. I probably was trying to copy and paste some certain things here, but yeah, so pretty much the way it will work is, as far as like the onboarding side of things, is once they sign up, this is where a lot of people get lost. They're like, well, what do I do next? Okay, well, they paid you, right? You make sure that you have, once again, automations. This is why you use things like Go High Level, guys. Go High Level is a very, very organized platform. If you're not using Go High Level when you're trying to run this type of company, you're going to fail. You need to have something like Go High Level so you can actually organize things and make sure when people do certain things that they get certain emails. Everything with your business must be organized. If you're not an organized business, you will look like a trash company, and people will be probably turned off after they pay you. The worst thing that can happen, and this has happened with us in the past because we weren't organized at the very beginning, is someone signed up and it took us a while to send the agreement. We were trying to figure things out. We're scrambling because we were trying to figure out how to do things. And after that happened, they were like, hey, I want to refund this. You guys are very unorganized. And it was just like, fuck, like what just happened here? You do not want this to happen. You have to make sure systems are actually built beforehand. So this is our system. You guys need to screenshot this, feel free to screenshot it. But as in for the payment, once they pay, they get a welcome email. They get their agreement sent to them. They get sent to the onboarding funnel, and then they pretty much get that final note, right? Now, with the agreement, when the GSO agreement has been signed, the service details are done, expectations are all met. They get put into the onboarding funnel, which where we welcome them. They get their intake form, the kickoff call, expectations, and final notes. Now, if you guys are probably like, well, shouldn't I have them sign an agreement first? Never, ever, ever have someone sign an agreement first for paying, because this is going to lead to less closes, because they're going to use that excuse to say, I got to look over the agreement first. And then now you send the agreement, go through all that stress to send the agreement. And now, they're just reading over agreement for like a month, and now they never sign up, and you're just like, what's going on? Make sure that they pay first. Once they pay, send the agreement, all that stuff. And then, obviously you want to outline the agreement too. Before you send it, just let them know, hey, it's going to just go over X, Y, and Z. We don't have any contracts, so no one's locked in anything with us. So we always let them know, hey, it's just an agreement just to go over our scope of services so you can get a better idea of what we actually do. Now, as in for the onboarding funnel, they do the intake form. Intake form, this goes over Q and like some questions about the AI, how they want it to be built out and so forth, the kickoff call, expectations, and then the final note, right? Then on the kickoff call, this is where we pretty much just go over the process. I mean, this is the call where they're getting to meet you guys, your team, or if it's, if you're just starting out, to get to meet you again. And this is the fun call. You're talking about the expectations, the journey. You want to build some excitement about what's going on. So you want to talk more about the AI and what's going to happen next. You go over any FAQs, any questions. You'll go over their intake form with them. And then anything else as far as like questions you will want to ask them, hey, do you guys have any other questions before we get the store rocking and rolling, right? So after that, we have our client fulfillment stage, right? Remember, everything with their business has to be organized. If you're an unorganized business, I promise you this will be the most difficult company for you to run in your entire life. Now, as you guys know ATP registration. So any company that gets with you guys have to go through ATP to make sure that they're an actual valid company to be sending out text messages. Every company has to go through this. So first things first, you want everyone to make their own Twilio accounts. I don't suggest using Lead Connect and GSO. You just have more freedom with Twilio. I like to, let our clients know, hey, we're giving you directly to the source, so you don't have to, get spending more on texting and all that. I don't like to upsell minutes, which is why I also don't like Lead Connector. But you have them put in their EIN, obviously their business information, and then if you want to use Lead Connect, you can use Lead Connect, but I would suggest Twilio, and then that's how the SMS gets to going, right? When leads come into the funnel, watch the VSO and pause to experience the AI in action. Everyone's pretty happy from there, right? So then that's when you start the AI development as well. So this is just pre-launch. We're starting the AI development. We're getting scripting. We're the conversational flow, the offer, the FAQs, the prompt engineer. This is when we start doing all of this stuff, right? This is when we're using something like Voxinity AI. So Voxinity AI is the company I was going over in the last video, but Voxinity AI is spelled VOXINTY. Voxinity AI. Definitely, if you guys are trying to find a white label platform where you can build your AI and resell to clients, that is one of the best platforms. It is like a sister company to Assistable AI. So if you guys know about Assistable AI, it's like a sister company to that. But with the AI development, that's when we start that up. And then system build outs, which is through GSO, which is the GSO automations, understanding of needs, pre-built systems, copywriting, and then pre-selling the system, right? Then this is where the client fulfillment comes in, right? This is the AI assistance team that we build. If you guys want to see the full breakdown of how our AI assistance teams work and how we actually build this out for clients, then once again, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to see if I can. But if I can, I'll put the video link somewhere, like how these YouTubers do it. I'll put the video link somewhere on the video, but if you want to see that video, but it goes more into detail about how we actually build the systems out for clients, right? Now, the engagement assistant AI is a speed to lead that, pretty much text they'll do a call or text, and then they'll book conversations for every single person that comes into their actual platform, right? So pretty much higher lead engagement. As we know, speed to lead is important. The AI interacts with leads that come in through any source, qualifies them, and schedules them into their calendar, right? We have a AI-driven chat widget. So we build a chat widget for our clients that do customer support and interactions. I don't want to go too deep into detail about this because I have a very, very detailed video that I go really deep into detail about this, but it does do, it handles inquiries, easy to implement, qualifies, and then books appointments. As you see, all of these are just AI schedules, right? At the very end. Qualification, AI schedule. Because it's the same process at the end. You just, the whole goal is to make sure you're booking your clients' appointments, right? Infinite follow-up, busy leads, AI sales schedule, reminders, call, text, same exact flow, right? Inbound assistance. So if an AI, someone calls in, what happens when someone does call that person's phone number? 24/7 assistance, customer support, voice or text, FAQs, same exact thing, right? Database reactivation, another good thing, right? So if they, want to, have a lead list or a cold list or a list of clients that they've dealt with in the past, we put this on Autopilot as well. But we build out different assistants, and we even build out more than this, but this is just the baseline of what we actually like to build out the most. This is the most consistent that you'll see for everyone else. So, you want to build like an AI assistance kind of like team for them as well. And then pre-sale stage, right? So, once the person actually once they actually schedule, what happens next. So we do help clients when it comes down to that pre-sale type of thing, making sure that their clients, the clients' leads get confirmation emails, confirmation texts, voice reminders, chat assistant ready. We want to make sure that it can kind of pre-sell the lead, and nurture them before the call. And the whole entire point of this is to make sure that our leads are getting they're getting pretty much consistent like sales calls, so higher show rate. Same thing for us. You want to treat their company like yours in a sense, right? Like I always tell people this, but if you're not really genuinely helping your clients out, you're not going to see them last long. You want to play long game with your clients to make sure they stick around and they consistently pay. But higher show rates, educating the lead, excited and pre-sold, and more trust, and this gives your clients a higher close rate. So once again, leads that schedule appointment with their team are more excited and pre-sold since they've been educated. Evaluation and consultations or sales calls end up being more relationship building conversation and not wasting time. The same flow you do for yourself is what you want to do for your clients. So this is pretty much how our whole entire system works. This is literally what we do in order to get people in, and this is like our whole entire like roadmap of lead gen. What is our lead magnet? Sales call, which is in the middle. Once they sign up, onboarding, and then our client fulfillment stage, and pretty much how we actually help our clients out. Now, if you guys want more details on how we actually help our clients out, once again, I have a video that goes really into detail just about that, so you guys can get a better take of that. What I also want to do is I want to give you guys a quick demo of how our self-selling AI works, so you guys can kind of know how it goes. So I'm gonna have our AI pretty much, text me, and then I'm gonna tell it yes. I'm gonna give it my old company I used to work for, which is called Suit Supply, and I'm gonna have it do a role play with me, and I'm gonna show you guys how seamless and easy the process is after they actually book an appointment. So let me fast forward. I'm gonna pause the screen so I can just jump right into that part. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I am back now. So got the AI to send me a quick message now. So as you guys see here, so just text me. I put my information in. So that's me. There it goes. Pull it up. So right here, pretty much sends me a text message, sends a picture of the actual website too, which is super cool. So it just gives a bit more of like that personal, that personal touch to it. But it's just it just says, "Hey Terry, I'm your AI assistant, Stephanie, with our name of our company. Just checking in from your request to start your personalized AI demo. I'm going to take a quick look at your website to prepare for the demo. 1 second." Sends the picture of the website and goes, "I found it, almost there." Then it says it does a website summary scrape, remember. So now it's like, hey, custom suits sounds interesting. My brain goes crazy when I see ways I can help. Want to hear your AI assistant live on a 5-minute phone call? It's pretty mind blowing. Our AI can call you for a quick demo, or do you prefer texting? Now, this is the part where you just say, hey, call me. So this is what our clients go through. This is what our leads go through. They will tell it to call me. So I just told the AI to give me a call. So now we just kind of wait for it to give me a call. It usually takes a little bit of time because now it's actually pulling off a trigger to do a call. I have our AI purposely wait some time before responding. This can actually help when it comes down to double responses. Let's just say someone says, yes, please call me right now, but he sent it all in different messages. This just further helps out when it comes down to just not having the AI respond too quickly. Because if the AI responds way too quickly, it will just mess up things. So instead of getting things to be messed up, we just want the AI to actually respond correctly. So we have a delay, and plus it makes it look a bit more realistic. So if there's a delay, it looks a bit more realistic as well. So as we wait, I'm going to have this AI call me and go from there. Sorry, there it is. So it says calling now. As you guys see, AI is calling me as well. So let me show you guys how this actually sounds.
Hey Terry, thanks for picking up. How's your day going so far?
It's going good. In yourself?
Glad to hear it. I'm doing well. AI never needs coffee, but I still pretend. So it looks like you might be curious about how AI could help your business. Would you be open to me asking a couple quick questions about your business, and then we could do a little role play demo?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Appreciate it. From what I saw on your website, it looks like your business is suit supply and your main thing is custom suits. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you got it right. Nice.
Perfect. Thanks for confirming. Now, this may seem like an odd question, but if you could rub a magic lamp and wish for one powerful solution for your business using AI voice or chat, what would you want it to do?
I just wanted to answer all of our calls we get in. We run ads as well, so we have leads that opt in to get consultations for fittings for their suits.
Yeah, got it. So you'd love an AI that answers all your calls and handles those new leads from your ads, especially folks wanting suit consultations. Would you be open to a quick role play where I act as your receptionist, reaching out to a new lead who just inquired about a suit fitting?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Great, I'm ready. I'll be Stephanie, your receptionist at Suit Supply, and you'll be a new lead who just filled out a form for a suit fitting. Here we go. Hey there. Thanks for reaching out to Suit Supply about a custom suit fitting. To make sure we get you the best experience, can I ask what's the occasion for your suit?
I'm going to my younger sister's wedding. She's getting married finally. We all thought she wasn't going to get married.
Ha ha ha, that's awesome. Congrats to your sister. Weddings are always a big deal. Just to help us get you the perfect fit, do you already have a style or color in mind, or are you looking for some inspiration?
I'm looking for a bit of inspiration, but also I know she said the theme of the wedding is gonna be pink and black. So I have to stick with that theme too.
Got it. Pink and black classy combo. Last quick question. Do you have a date in mind for your fitting, or are you hoping to get in as soon as possible?
As soon as possible because the wedding's actually next month.
Perfect. Thanks for sharing. Based on what you've told me, I recommend booking a fitting ACP so we can get your suit ready in time. Would you like me to set up a consultation for you this week or next? And boom. That's the end of the role play. What did you think?
Nice, you did good. Yeah, holy crap. I mean, you actually, went through with it pretty well.
Appreciate that, Terry. I try to keep it smooth and real. If you want, we can chat about how to actually set this up for your business. Would you be open to booking a quick call with an AI specialist to see how this could work for Suit Supply?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Just to double check, your full name is Terry Oliver, right?
Yep.
Thanks for confirming your name, Terry. And your best email is still terry050192@gmail.com.
That's correct.
Perfect. Thanks. When are you generally available for a quick call, mornings, afternoons, or is there a specific day that works best?
Usually better in the afternoons.
Let me check what we have open in the afternoon. Here are two afternoon options, today at 6 p.m. or Monday at 1 p.m.
So, as you guys see right there, if I continue on the conversation, it'll actually book me in as an appointment and go from there, which triggers off, the rest of these things that I just went over, which is the, booking in, scheduling, and giving them the roadmap call and all that good stuff. So, once again, I am very excited about kind of like where we're at now, and I'm super excited to share more about what we do and how we do things. Just want to give you guys a quick demo of how this actually works, just to drive some inspiration and kind of like hit home about how this whole entire system just made a big difference for our company. So if you guys have any questions, put them down in the comment section below. I'll be very happy to answer all these questions you guys have. If you guys want to join our free community, we do have a free school community. I will have the link down below. Also, if you guys want this whole entire snapshot, obviously you got to pay for it. Nothing's free in this life, but it does give you a quick jump to the finish line. We can give you guys this whole entire snapshot with the self-selling AI, our agency, like flow that we use in order to reach back out to clients and keep clients in our funnel. You even get some snapshots of what we actually built out for other clients before. So for different niches, we usually work with a lot of local service businesses, like home improvement and so forth. So we even have snapshots like that. And we always update this, and it's only a one-time fee for that. And you also get 30 days of Voxinity AI as well. So you can actually start building out your AI systems too. and you get a cool little one-on-one strategy call with me and Esteban as well, where Esteban talks about certain things, and then I'll talk about certain things and kind of like give you guys a quick roadmap of where you should go from there. But other than that, feel free to use the link down below, and if you want the snapshot, click down below for that. If you want Voxinity, click down below for that. I'll have all those links down below as well. But other than that, I am out of here, guys, and thanks for tuning in and listening.